Hey y'all, and welcome to the Looking Glass Tarot. I do hope this finds you well. And as always, you know, this reading is for the general collective. Or it is a general reading for the collective. How about that? And you will see it when and if you are meant to. So let's get into our reading this morning. And let's see what Spirit has for the collective. You may not resonate with everything. You may resonate with one or two, but please take what resonates with you. Alright, let's get into our reading this morning. Let's see what Spirit has. Okay. 7 of Swords. So this may be us having to leave something behind. This may be like, you know, you've worked as hard as you can and now you just have to pick up the pieces that's left and work with what you got and move on. So this can be about, you know, having to leave something behind, like you just couldn't take it with you. You just didn't have the room, or you didn't have the means to take it with you, so it had to be left behind, and you only took what was most important. And this could have been, you know, something that happened to your family home. Maybe your home had been, I don't know why I'm saying this, but maybe your home had been destroyed, or it had caught fire, and you could only save so much. So this could be from that. This could be saving the possessions that were most important to you. This could be, you know, leaving a situation or a relationship that didn't serve you, so you just took what you could and left with it. And this could be picking up from a job and just saying, I'm just going to take, you know, what I can from this job, and I'm going to leave with the knowledge that I have and just start over. So the 7 of Swords can be about taking what you can and starting over. It can be about determination. The 7 of Swords can also be about deceit. Somebody's trying to deceive you. Somebody's lying to you. Somebody's withholding information. Somebody could have stolen something from you. You could have been in a relationship, just like I was saying, you got to take what you can. You could have been in a relationship with someone and you were giving, and they were taking. They were stealing your self-worth. They were stealing your energy. They were stealing how you felt about yourself. They were stealing your independence. So this could be you taking what you can and leaving with it because this person deceived you. And it definitely can be about theft. Somebody could have broken your home and took a lot of what you bought and brought into your life, and now it's kind of like stealing that sense of security, stealing that this was my home, so you're just having to take what you can and leave with it. So what I would say with that is concentrate on what you can save and what you can work on, and you can build, because he has swords there to build with. He just doesn't have everything he started with. But that doesn't mean that you can't start over and make it better than it was before. Because getting your self-worth back and your self-confidence back, that's way more important than what you left behind, because those things can be replaced. I do kind of feel like someone stole from you, whether it had been, you know, money, items. I just feel like they stole from you in so many different ways. Let's see why the 7 of swans. Let's see why the 7 of Swords is here. My goodness, this morning. Maybe swans. Maybe there's some swans in your life maybe you need to be paying attention to. Let's see why the 7 of Swords are here. There we go. The High Priestess. So this was about intuition. This was like you listening to your inner self, and you said, I need to move on. I need to leave this. I need to change my situation. I need to change my environment. I need to change what's going on. So this is looking into yourself, listening to your inner self, your intuition. This is like saying, okay, I need to move into a High Priestess action, and I need to listen to my inner self. I need to listen to my intuition, and I need to take care of myself. I need to self-heal and take care of myself, and I need to move on. Because you see, she's here, she's like on top of the moon. She can see everything. She can see the stars, the moon. She can see the flowers below her. So it's like suddenly your intuition kicked in because you were blocking it, and you seen everything you needed to see. You're like, okay, I see the bigger picture now. Because that's what the high priestess is. She's looking into yourself. She's self-healing. She's like listening to your inner voice and saying, I need to act on my inner voice. And the high priestess can move you into a new situation as long as you're listening to your intuition and you're seeing the bigger picture. Give us one more card. There it is. The world. So this did change your world. What was happening was your whole world. It changed your world. So anything change you made, whether you stayed or whether you left, would have made a big change for you. See, the owl is on top of the world. He's like, I see everything now. I can see where I need to go. I can see what I need to do. And knowing this is, with the world being here, this was a huge step for you. And this brought a lot of abundance for you and happiness for you, because what you didn't see before, you finally saw with the high priestess, and this changed your world. And this brought you abundance, this brought you happiness, this brought you, it could have even brought you money. Like I said before, it could have been a job. So you could have stepped into a different position or took your knowledge and took it somewhere else because you were not being treated well at your job, and now you are in a better position. You're in a bigger position. You're earning more money. So this has changed your whole world. This has brought you to a different level, and this has opened up new possibilities for you. That's why I feel the world is here. And it's like, look at me now. It's like, look at me now. I'm doing so well. So, and you should say, look at me now. Let's see why the unicorn is here. Expansion. Spread your wings and soar. Share your message and shine your light. Show the world what you're made of. So maybe you should share your message. Maybe you're doing seminars now. Maybe you've learned from where you were at before, and now you're doing seminars. Maybe you're teaching people. Maybe you're standing up and talking at groups, whether they be support groups or at centers where people need to hear motivational speech. Maybe you have moved into that position to where now you are helping others with your story. And like the world, it says, show the world what you're made of. There you go. Show the world what you're made of. Stand out. Take that self-confidence back and toot your own horn. That's what I'm here. Toot your horn. Toot your own horn. Let's get a spirit animal and see what we get this morning. Let's get a spirit animal and see what we get this morning. Let's see. Well, you can't. I cannot make this up. So earlier I said the 7 swans, so we got the swan for our spirit animal card today. You can't make it up. Swan, grace. You who glides across the waters of my soul, bring me your wisdom and light. Help me transform into elegance and grace. Inspire me with dignity and the spirit of beauty. So there you go. Maybe that's why the swan is here. Because I said it earlier. But the swan is about grace. It's about handling yourself with grace and dignity. It's not getting up there and shouting angry things about what happened to you. It's telling your story, but doing it gracefully and getting yourself out of the situation gracefully. And with that helped you to be where you're at now. So keep your grace, keep your dignity, keep your self-worth, keep that going, because it's all there. And you've accomplished and you've achieved all that. and keep sharing your story, because that somebody needs to hear it. Somebody needs to hear your story, because I feel like you do it with grace. That's why the swan is here. That's why I said it earlier. There's a reason for the swan to be here. Maybe you've seen them lately, or maybe that is your logo, or maybe that is your favorite animal. But the swan is here for a reason, so maybe you should look that up and see what else you can find out about why the swan would be here. But it is about transforming, because you know the swan, they say the ugly duckling, they say the ugly swan. I don't believe any of them are ugly, but they do transform from one thing to the other. Swans do. So this is a transformation for you. You're moving from the Seven of Swords now to the World. So this is a big transformation for you, and it's a good one. So go with your intuition. Keep following your intuition, and walk like the High Priestess, because you're on top of the world and you're doing something right, and continue that. So I appreciate everyone for watching, subscribing. Thank you very much to everyone. I do hope you have a great rest of the day, and love and light, and blessed be.